Shorter and the past is gaining ground. Don't you freak out or fall in love. Let laughter be the sound. Why the hell not? If fun's not in your plan, laugh your way out, take a stand. Live life while you can. Laugh your way out. Don't let fear take control. Freak out. Remember, laughter saves your soul. Laugh your way out, find the joy in every day. If you can't have fun, what's the point anyway?
Hey guys, hope everybody's having a wonderful Tuesday. I'm waiting on Star. She's running a bit behind, but I can get in and say hello to everybody. Hello, everybody. Wow, what a fun weekend. What a fun Monday, huh? Oh my goodness, your mom came in with a 20. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, your mom. You're so sweet. What does mom say? Mom says, I'm sorry that I've been absent quite a bit from everything lately. It sounds like I've missed a lot. Yes, you have. And I don't know if I'll ever catch up. I love and miss you all. I've been caught up with crazy local stuff in Portland. It has been crazy there. Mom, I'm sorry. Sorry you're having to go through that.
Go bananas, go bananas, go bananas, go bananas. Lean to the left, lean to the right. Peel that banana, take a bite.
New banana. Maybe not. 20 gifted memberships. You're so sweet. What did I do to deserve that? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And if you received one from Maybe Not, please be sure and say thank you. So sweet of her.
Thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maybe Not. I appreciate that. And it looks like someone is here. Hey, Star.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm a little frazzled at the moment, but I'm okay. You?
I've had better days, but I can't complain. Mel Klomp for the 2 says Rosalyn is awesome, and another 2 to say Star is fabulous. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mel.
You like me right now. You like me.
Oh my God.
I appreciate you, Mel Klomp. That's so sweet of you. I'm going to try to get through these. Oh my goodness, you guys are just being too nice to me today. It's way too much shoulder. Way too much shoulder. I don't know if it's enough shoulder. I don't know.
I don't know if it's enough shoulder either. They like the shoulder.
Oh, let's see. We'll work on it. I'll work on that. Let me see. Oh, it's a little dry. Oh, the shoulder. The shoulder. Oh, the shoulder.
Oopsies. Oh my God. My phone went from 34% charged to 0 in like a second. And I was like,
goodness.
oh my God. What is happening?
Terrible.
Yeah.
And D Spills the Tea is a new member. Well, welcome aboard, D Spills the Tea.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Welcome aboard.
It was definitely one of my faves.
And another 20 memberships, maybe not.
Maybe not. You're
making
amazing.
it rain green. Making it rain green like crazy. Let's see. Do I have another good one? I don't know. I think I'm missing one.
You have a lot of good ones.
Yeah. Well, you'll get some honey.
Thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you very much.
And Valor View News member for 2 months says, you ladies rock. Well, you rock.
You rock.
Oh, you rock.
Go bananas, go bananas, go bananas, go bananas. Lean to the left, lean to the right. Peel that banana, take a bite.
I had to change it because apparently last week when I played that, I got a copyright strike.
Oh,
So I had to write my own. So there, take that.
Take that.
Oh my
Sorry,
goodness,
you guys
Fritzy,
can't
60
see me today. I have
Yes.
permanent hot flash face from my medication that I'm taking right now.
And Fritzy 66 with the 20 says you both are awesome. Well, thank you
Oh,
so
thank you
much.
so
I
much,
appreciate
Fritzy.
that. Appreciate that for sure.
You like me right now. You like me.
Oh my God.
I love Aurora. Dancing Aurora is my
too.
favorite. Oh my goodness, guys, you just keep pouring the love on me today. I appreciate it so much. We've got Wildcat 88 says, love you both. Well, we love you back. We
You.
love you back. And I guess we get more bananas.
Go bananas, go bananas, go bananas, go bananas. Lean to the left, lean to the right. Peel that banana, take a bite.
Oh, goodness. So, yeah, it's been a crazy, crazy couple of days. Apparently, I have too much shoulder. Got way too much shoulder. I'm a terrible person because I have too much shoulder. Dan Davis, thanks for the 2. More of Sly, please. Sly? Oh, you want more Sly. I gotcha.
Thank you for letting me be myself again.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for the 2, Dan. And Valor View News, should the yellow Torino be named Bananas? Sure.
Yes. It's a car. It's a car. It
Oh,
should definitely be named Banana. Yep.
Alrighty then.
your wish is my command. Oh, so
Had
I'm
I
sorry
been
you
on-
aren't feeling well.
Had I been on time, I might have dual streamed it, but I was late.
And Fritzy's a new member. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. And Rickles, hey Rickles, the only thing missing so far is a group hug. Aw,
Aw,
group hug. Group hug.
definitely. Hugs to every.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
And Dan Davis, member for 7 months. Thanks for sticking around.
Whoop,
I appreciate you.
We give them.
Thank you for letting me be myself again.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Crusty-
God it puts me on mute because I sing it every time.
And Crusty Old Witch became a new YouTube member. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Go bananas, go bananas, go bananas, go bananas. Lean to the left, lean to the right. Peel that banana, take a bite.
Okay. All right. Well, some new things happened recently. Some new things happened. Did you see it? Did you watch it? Did you see it?
Which
see
one
it?
are we talking about?
Somebody got sentenced yesterday.
Oh, yes. Yes, Donna.
Donna. Poor Donna. She's having a very bad day, Donna.
Oh, yeah. And her speech. It couldn't have been more about her. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
It was all about her. It was all about her. Oh my goodness, guys. Valor View News. I was thinking Tweety Bird, LOL. Oh, that's a good name. That's a good
Yeah.
one. Yeah. Okay. Well then.
Alrighty then.
Thank
Whatever you
Bella.
like. I appreciate that. And Denise Ricard says, hello, Rosalyn. You rock. No, you rock, Denise.
You rock, Denise.
Thank you for letting me be myself again.
Thank you very much.
So I was going to, I thought we could maybe go over it and snark a little on some Donna. Can we snark on some Donna?
I would love nothing more than to snark on Donna.
Okay, this is going to start really fast, so I may have to start and pause it. But there's something being said at the very beginning of this that kind of is puzzling to me.
Oh boy.
So here we go.
Okay, so that was Donna before the verdict.
No, okay, gotta go back.
Go home. I think I've completed my day today. I'm with you. I'm gonna go too. You can both go.
Only if you take me with you.
You got a big day.
I know. Just me not like it.
Yeah, you don't know like it. You probably wants to be here today too.
Probably.
Okay,
So she was she's like talking about going home. Was she talking about going home?
Yeah. She's smiling and laughing, and she's having a good time on her way to get her verdict. Boy, and she was, just laughing it up.
Yeah, she was saying the judge is going to be mad. The judge is going to be mad, disappointed and stuff. I'm like,
yeah.
girl, what trial were you at, girl?
Yeah, I don't know what they gave her that morning, but I could use some of that.
For sure.
What you talking about? What you talking about, Will?
I mean, that was some of the craziest. That's a really.
Is this not the greatest thing? Nice to dream, right there on the screen. I mean, it's perfect.
Yes, nice to dream. There you go.
She was dreaming of
Uh-huh.
a not guilty verdict right then. Look at how she's all grannied up, like,
Oh, yeah.
"Look at me. I have my shirt and my little sweater cardigan."
Oh yeah.
I'm
And by the
gonna-
way, I did look into the wheelchair situation, Star.
Oh, really?
There's no reason for her to be in a wheelchair.
Of course there's not. This is boy.
There's no known reason. No known reason. She's got no diagnosis that would make her need to be in a wheelchair.
But I like the fact that you vetted that. You vetted it.
Well, I Googled it and then I asked Grok, so I have two confirmed sources.
But you did anything but just ask anyone in the chat to disagree. So there was that.
Hey, Fletcher boy. Uh-oh, my screen's covering you up. Oh, no. I'll remove it. Okay, it says, the lion, the witch, the nerve of that ish.
Yes.
Exactly.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Yeah, it did.
Thank you, Fletcher boy. And good to see you, by the way. Good to see you. So yeah, next we're gonna go and watch the verdict real fast.
that was Donna before the verdict.
In its proper order. At this time, I will publish the verdict.
Oh boy, here it comes.
We, the jury, find as follows as the count one of the indictment, first-degree murder.
He is racing.
The defendant is guilty of first-degree murder. Mrs. Adelson, control yourself. Count two. We, the jury, find as follows.
Okay, this sounds a little bit delayed on it, so sorry about that, but that's the best I could find. I think this is court TV, and it's just like a few seconds delay. Maybe that's how it was the whole time. I don't know.
For the love of God, I was going home. I was going home, Rosie. I don't know what just happened. I was laughing 5 minutes ago.
Fletcher boy, taser.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Hello, Serena. Good to see you.
I changed their last names. I changed the boys' last names, but I loved him. He was such a good father.
It's a good father. I am so innocent. You're sending an innocent woman to prison.
And by the way, I was late, so I just want to say hello to everyone in chat. Hello, hello. My beautiful people.
Oh,
Well,
the theatrics. The theatrics are fantastic. They're fantastic, I tell you.
Her facial expressions are the best.
They are.
Love them.
She's quite the little actress.
As the count two of the indictment, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. The defendant is guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder.
Oh my God.
Count three. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 3 of the indictment: solicitation to commit first-degree murder. The defendant is guilty of solicitation to commit first-degree murder. And it is signed and dated by the foreperson. One moment. Members of the jury, the bailiff will escort you to the jury room.
Oh, my God.
If we had a gift fee,
Together.
actress in a verdict, she would win.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Dan Davis, thanks for the 2. Think she meant in a home. Think she meant
For
in a
crazy
home for
ladies.
crazy ladies. Yes.
We
Yes.
don't have those anymore.
Thanks for the 2. I appreciate it.
Open up the asylums.
Open them up. JKD Buck, thanks for showing this. Makes me happy. It makes me happy too.
You know what would make me even more happy?
What?
Wendy.
We're coming for you, Wendy. We're coming for you.
Wendy.
We're coming for you. Yeah. Yep.
Alan News says, I have to believe she's innocent with all that emotion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go bananas, go bananas, go bananas, go bananas. Lean to the left, lean to the right. Peel that banana, take a bite.
Thanks for the 2, JKD Buck. I appreciate it.
Oh, Fletcher Boy would like to nominate Harvey for a giving, which after his speech at the sentencing, I would have to second that nomination.
Oh, we'll get there. All right. We're going to listen. We're going to give a little listen. We're going to put our ears on and listen to it. The way you're supposed to. Okay. Let's see if we can go ahead and move forward.
Mrs. Adelson, while this was not the outcome I'm sure that you desired, there will not be any further outbursts in front of the jury. If you cannot control yourself, I am going to have to determine if you will be removed from the remainder of this process.
Oh, dear. Oh,
Do
my
you
God.
understand what I'm saying to you?
I'm just a granny. I didn't launder
Do you
the
need a
money
moment to
myself.
collect yourself?
Yes.
Before the jurors are brought back in, we will take a brief 2-minute break. Please give her tissues if she needs them.
Oh, she don't need tissues.
Okay, I'm just gonna go because there's enough of that. That's enough of that. Let's see.
She
Okay, so
certainly-
here we have after the court.
Yeah, this is the best.
$117 is in control. Don't stick it on inside slide, please.
What happened to the laughter?
Where's the laughter now?
What happened, Donna?
Where's
You're not
the laughter
laughing
now, Donna?
anymore?
Yes, Bill. Hey, Lisa. Good to see you.
Orange jumpsuit. Orange is
yes.
the new black.
Yeah, there's literally
Yes,
no tears. No tears. None at all.
None.
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 None. Her nose didn't even turn red.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Maybe not everybody's noses turn red. Mine does. My nose turns red when I cry. My eyes turn red. I think my whole face turns red, actually. It's horrible. It's horrible.
This woman, she really did think that they were going to come back with a not guilty. I don't know why. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
She was living in La La Land. She was like, nobody's going to put this granny in prison. Oh,
No.
Guess what, Donna? In prison, you go.
Prison you get a life sentence plus 60. Right?
Could you imagine?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
well, 30, technically. Anyway, we'll get there.
she ain't getting out. That's
Okay, so here we have some character witnesses, and oh my God.
Yeah. Is this what we're changing over to sentencing now, right?
Yeah, this is the sentencing. These are her
So we
character
went
witnesses.
from guilty, verdict, now over to sentencing. This is where it gets even weirder, people. When you
gets
just
weirder.
thought it couldn't get weirder.
Never have I ever heard anything like this ever in court.
In my entire life, yeah.
Never. And I watch a lot of court.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Love true crime.
We just wait. Well, we missed the theatrics at the verdict. You know, when Donna lost her mind a little bit. She had to have a timeout from the jury.
And she got yelled at by the judge.
She got yelled at. Yeah, and then some more theatrics.
Pull it together. I mean, the judge telling her to pull it together is what Laura Owen's mother needed to tell her during
absolutely.
the
Amen
rape.
to
You know
that.
what I mean?
Amen.
Rein them in. Rein them in.
Oh, absolutely.
Just saying.
I mean, somebody needed to. Okay, so here we are. We're at the sentencing, and these are her character witnesses coming up, her friends. Oh boy, buckle up.
Richard Gordon Chagrin.
Have you prepared a statement here today?
Yes, I have.
Okay, you do that to the court at this time.
This is on behalf of myself and my wife, Susan Brotman, an attorney at law. We have known Donna Adelson for over 35 years. She's been a dear friend and travel companion, and we are still in shock of her current circumstances. We know her to be a loving parent, wife, and grandparent. We stand behind her claim of innocence. We feel the trial was held in a county where there's been a lot of bad and inaccurate negative publicity, therefore not allowing a fair trial. We contend if a change of venue was granted, she would have been found not guilty. We are hopeful she will be relocated to South Florida, where she can pursue all legal remedies available. Thank you very much for your consideration.
These are character statements or quibbling about the evidence and the rulings before?
Right.
Here to talk about their friendship and time. Thank you.
Liar. That was quibbling over the sentencing. I mean, I have never heard somebody use a character statement to attack the court.
Right. And say she got an unfair trial because of where she was located. If you would have located this somewhere else, man, she wouldn't be guilty of murder. You know what I mean? So you guys all screwed up. And how does this help Donna's lower sentence? It doesn't.
It doesn't. And the attorney to say, oh, these are character statements. Bullshit. You knew exactly what that was. Sorry.
I think
Sorry,
her
chat.
attorney was having a little too much sauce on the way to the, courthouse, if you know what I mean. She doesn't even know what a character witness statement is, I don't think.
Well, I think she wrote that. I'm pretty sure she wrote that.
Well, that would be priceless.
Yeah, hang on. You'll see why. Oh, hey, Ketchup. Good to see you.
Any witness examination for Mr. Chagrin?
Hey, Lisa.
Ready to come and speak on behalf of Donna Adelson. If I can, let me just a brief description of who I am, my background. I've been a friend of the Adelson family since 1979. The first 20 years I knew them, we were actively engaged in many activities. The last 20 years, I haven't seen them that much until this trial became apparent to me. And my background is I'm a medical doctor practicing obstetrics and gynecology, 45 years here in Florida. I was also a state legislature from 1988 to 96, representing Coral Springs and parts of Broward County. I was the county.
Can we take a minute? Can we take a minute and just check out what's going on with Donna's face?
Does anyone think that she was given something because she looks like she's on like something that starts with a V and ends with an M, if you know what I mean?
I don't think they can give her anything once you're in prison, can they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I think they had to do something to stop her outbursts. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, these are all, I think she's like, she's scanning her eyes back and forth in a very shifty way. I was like, what is going on here? And by the way, Donna's wearing a lovely purple jumpsuit, purple scrubs with looks like a gray t-shirt. Still looks like she's got her, I don't know. Those are probably Ralph Lauren frames. What do you think, Star? Those look like Ralph Lauren.
I don't know about Ralph Lauren. I'd say maybe Walmart specials over there in prison.
Yeah, she's scheming right now. She's trying to figure out how to get out of there.
She definitely has her resting bitch face on. That's for sure. Oh, wait, that's a normal face.
Ree, I never realized your ears were so long. Burn. Oh, goodness. That's a good one. Oh,
She might have
Lord.
been pulling on them in prison,
Yeah.
making them
Yeah.
longer, pulling on them. Her
Yeah.
hairdo, she could have, done a little something else, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. That has bottom bunk written
But
all
she
over.
looks like she was given something to stay unreactive. Is my point, with Donna.
Oh. Well, because she thinks this is gonna make her look like a saint, right? Saint
Right.
Saint
She
Madonna.
looks nothing like a saint.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't see any of the light coming down on her like like an angel from heaven.
Hey, Lady T.
Hey, Lady
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Rogue.
And we may have to zoom through some of this because my God, does this guy drone on?
Oh my God, I know. Wait, before you hit play, I mean, after the first guy's statement, did you notice like the judge? He's like, oh my God, are we in for?
Exactly.
Because this is not going to go well.
This
And
is
he's
not gonna
like,
go well
his
at all.
face was priceless. He was like, there's going to be a lot of me saying, this is not appropriate.
Yeah. Yes, you're absolutely right, DR. Her hair looks prison marvelous. Oh, Lord.
Commissioner in Broward County and mayor of Broward County for 1 year in 2006. Also a professor at the University of Florida Medical School and the University of Miami Medical School in clinical OBGYN. And I'm here to speak today on behalf of Donna Adelson, the person I've known for a great deal of time. Hi Donna, just want to say hi. I'm sorry I can't be there to hug you. And I'm sorry we didn't get to have that dinner after your...
Oh, no, not the dinner.
I'm sorry we didn't get to have dinner. I'm sorry we didn't have to get... What does that have to do with her sentencing? That we didn't... I'm sorry we didn't get to eat together.
I didn't capture the captions, Megan.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
My God.
I'm sorry, Megan.
Oh, we can't turn on closed captions. It won't.
No, because I clipped these. Like I actually screenshot them. So no, sorry. I don't know.
Whoopsies.
Can I? Let me see. Can I do that?
You
don't
should be
know.
able to.
Let's see. I don't know how to do that. That sounds like a lot of work.
It's
Sounds
just
like a lot
in the
of work.
settings. I think it's just in the settings. It says CC. Closed captions.
No, because I pulled it into StreamYard.
Oh.
It's in StreamYard now, and I don't know how to work it.
Get Megan in here. She can help.
Wait a minute. Is it there? I don't know. Visual effects? I don't know. Well, I don't know. Sorry, guys. I can play it real slow.
I didn't get to eat my last supper.
Yeah, I did. We were supposed to go to dinner after my verdict was innocent. She seems more upset about the dinner.
Oh, Megan said she didn't know how. Oh, the soup is good. Ooh, I wish I had some of that soup right about now.
You're watching this stream, but unfortunately, listen.
You'd rather listen to just
to each his own, I guess. To each his own. I heard of it at Valley View News. You're pulling a Clint Eastwood on us. LOL. Oh, he's going Gran Torino on us. That's right. I forgot. See, I already forgot.
Your trial was over, but I'm here to, on your behalf, to let you know that you have friends, and I believe in you. Let me say that, Tom, I never thought we'd be here at this situation when I first met you. It was a total shock to me and to our families. And it's a tragedy for me to have to be here to talk about this. I feel very bad for your family, for the Martell family, for the tragedy everyone's experiencing. To me, I've been following this for 2 years. It appears to be a dissolution of two families. My background is similar in many ways to both families. Like Ruth Martell, I'm the son of Holocaust survivors. I actually was born internally with displaced persons camp. Came to the United States at the age of 18 months. So like the boys, Lincoln and Benjamin.
This guy's like just gonna toot his own horn for like an hour. Toot, 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 toot. Basically, he drones on for a very long time, talks about how this is not the judicial system, it's not how it's supposed to work. And everybody, you know, people call him all the time for his opinions. You know, sounds familiar, if you know what I mean.
So people forgot that when you come in and you're giving a witness statement, it's supposed to be that this is the most wonderful person I've ever met in my entire life. She's so giving. She would give up the clothes off her back, you know, take mercy on her because she's such a good person. But instead, everybody is going to just say how the court got it wrong, the court system sucks, the judge got it wrong, the jurors got it wrong, she didn't get to have dinner, and if she was in another jurisdiction, she might have had a different result, and so this isn't going well for her. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, so we'll zoom a little bit along.
Majority leader. I sat on Judiciary Committee for 2 years. I understand the laws. Even wrote some of the sentencing guidelines and participated in passing them at that time. One over the years is that I've had the privilege of passing many laws. Because I was a leader and was able to work both sides. So many of my laws exist in the books. I get calls from judges periodically asking me about the intent of the law when I wrote it, because they have a case and it's come down to what did you intend to happen.
Do with Donna? Talking about Donna.
My God, everyone has lost sight of what the point is here.
Oh my God, it is J.K.
Cliff
Debuck.
Clavin, you are right.
My God, you're absolutely right. If there was a prize I could give you for the most accurate description, I'd give it to you.
I would have to agree.
Amazing.
On this law. Anyway, that's my opinion. They would use that information. So I'd like to talk a little bit about the intent of the judicial guidelines for sentencing. I think the life without parole is a very harsh sentence. And that was not the intent, was to punish domestic cases with that, but to hit drug dealers.
What about the people who can't get to live at all because of these people?
Right.
What about those people? What about Dan?
What about his poor children who grew up without a father and then they had their name changed? You know what I'm saying? Now they...
It's not age for these people vetted.
No. This is all they could find for Donna. Okay. This was it. This was all they had. And they don't even know what they're supposed to be saying right now because her attorney is, well, woo-woo.
Oh, goodness.
Organized crime and dangerous to the public. But I think it's been switched over to be used in conspiracy theories against the average citizen, which should not be the intent of the law, in my opinion. Second of all, I think that it's unfortunate that this case has gone into so many new victims. And we've already, you have 4 victims who have been found guilty of murder. 2 have committed the murder, maybe 1. The other are conspiracy theories. And I would believe that I would suggest that needs to be reviewed by the legislature. That's my opinion. Now, in this case...
Dr. Draper, before you continue, is this being offered as character? Because he is not an expert on the law.
Again, we are not talking about the right thing here. This is about her character and how to, you know, bring down her sentence for consideration, not how the judicial system has done her wrong.
Exactly, Auntie M. Nobody cares, for fuck's sake. Shut up.
Please.
I think I've got something for this. I think I've got something.
Good morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath, then I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? Shut up!
Donna's going on. And
on and on.
Shut up.
Yes, J.K. Debuck. This is the most messed up I think I've ever seen. Like, this is not what this is for. This is not your
Not at
chance to,
all.
just to spray us with your mental garbage. Ugh.
It's character, Judge.
Very well. You may.
So her response was, "It's character, Judge."
Yeah.
No, it's not. He's been
That had
turning off
nothing
an
to
hour.
do with their character.
Nothing. Look at that face. She's like, "Oh, damn, it didn't work. It didn't work."
It didn't work, Donna. It didn't.
It didn't work, Donna. You screwed up. You asked the wrong guy.
Continue, Doctor.
Yes, that's my opinion from my background. It's not, I'm not giving a
I don't know if I can handle any more of that guy.
No, he's just mumbling too. I mean, why don't you just keep continuing to spit all over the court system?
Yeah, no, I mean, he went on and on and on and on and on. And then her attorney read a couple of letters and they were boring.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, she has a bunch of narcissistic friends. They like to talk about themselves.
Right.
She picked the wrong people. Hey, Sticky, good to see you.
Maybe that's why.
And so, into our children.
Oops, sorry.
They
what
all
now?
like to talk about themselves. Maybe that's why they were all, getting along as
Yes.
friends.
Yes. Yeah, maybe.
Hi, Ed.
Hey, Ed.
Hey,
Good to
Sticky.
see you.
Our grandchildren, and our marriage. This summer was our 54th wedding anniversary, and I had to spend it without her, hand in mind. She has done nothing wrong, and yet is being punished for a crime that she did not commit. I thought we lived in a different kind of world, but I guess I was wrong. I have listened, watched, and sat in the courtroom for the entire trial, and I could not help but scream in my mind by the witnesses that were brought forward by the prosecution who told outright lies. I didn't know that you could lie in a courtroom, but apparently you can. Danny's parents contend that they have never seen their grandchild. But for years they say they've never seen her. But Wendy has shared with me pictures and videos and letters from their visits. They have suffered immensely at the loss of their son, but they also contend to tell lies to the court about our grandchildren. Donna has always been a loving and caring wife and is innocent of the charges. A biased judge and jury were influenced by years of
They were biased.
Harvey.
They were biased, Rosalyn.
Harvey, you just accused the judge of being biased against her.
And all of the jurors, every one of them, biased. Okay.
And by the way, I know that they say people start to look like each other after they've been married for a long time.
Oh my
Didn't-
God, but they
didn't-
certainly do.
I didn't realize it was just in the ears. Oh, brother.
I feel like the nose too. I'm not even gonna lie. And the way
They
that
probably
they
went to the
scrunched
same
their
surgeon.
forehead, it's weird.
Yeah, they could pass for each other if he wore a wig. I think so. I could see it.
Yep.
I can see it.
one-sided news pieces and social
Before you continue,
media.
Doctor, Ms. Fulford, this has nothing to do with the character of.
Heather, this is not the appeal segment of her conviction. This
is her sentencing.
This is her sentencing.
We should have played a game. We should have played a game that was, how many times is the judge going to have to say, this is not about a character witness testimony here? Because I think it's like 12.
Oh no. Chemo's girl says, hey ladies, my husband just pointed out that my mom's name is Donna and my name is Wendy. You have
Oh, no.
Halloween? You have built-in Halloween costumes.
Oh my God. That is true. No having to think about what to be for Halloween. You got it right there.
You got it right there. Just wear shirts with your names on it.
And make sure you have a stick up your butt if you play Wendy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. So, but do I need to go back a little bit? Just a pinch? We'll just go back a pinch. There you go.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with the character of. the defendant relates to sentencing.
May I have just a moment, please?
Go ahead.
Let me have a moment to pretend I'm going to read this and pretty much strike the whole thing out.
Exactly. Let me just go ahead and mark out half of your paper. The boys are with Wendy. The boys are with Wendy. Maybe not.
Whose now last names are Adelson because, you know,
Yes.
they couldn't keep their father's name, Markel.
It's horrible. It's horrible. Mm. Oh.
Poor guy.
I screwed up.
Michael almost fell out of my chair. I cannot believe he just said to the judge, a biased judge and jury were influenced by the media, at which point the judge finally interrupted and said, I don't know what this has to do with her character.
I like the way the judge handles it.
Yes.
Because clearly I know that would have.
Okay, you guys are droning on again.
This is a
Oops.
Of 110 he did not commit. I thought we lived in a different kind of world, but I guess I was wrong. I have listened, watched, and sat in the courtroom for the entire trial, and I could not help but scream in my mind by the witnesses that were brought forward by the prosecution who told outright lies. I didn't know that you could lie in a courtroom.
Repeating itself. Oh my goodness. Javi. We're not going to finish Javi's because he too just makes an ass out of himself. But oh my God, we're going to watch Donna.
Oh my God. Donna is, she might be the worst of them all. She just lies and lies.
It's something to behold, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. It really is. So
the way she holds it, you know, I mean, she has no emotion as she talks through the whole thing. This is just
bizarre.
Donna, she's really one of a kind, if you know what I mean.
She's a piece of work.
She sure is. I was going to use a different S word, but yeah, we'll use one of a kind.
Yeah.
She can remain at council table.
Thank you. I'm going to move the microphone.
This is my last chance to speak. Donna.
I think it's loud because this is not amplified.
Okay. Is this loud enough, Judge?
I can hear you.
Thank you for letting me speak. My son-in-law, Dan Markel, was a fine and decent man. He was well educated and passionate about his career. He was a good son-in-law, but more importantly, he was a caring and loving father. On July 18th, 2014, his car was followed, leaving his home. It should have been just like any other day, an ordinary day.
What the hell is this creative writing? What the hell is
And
this?
by the way, you knew all of these things about what happened, Donna, before the police knew. How would you know that, Donna? You're repeating the story you told the police, you told other people before the investigation even started, but you're innocent.
Spoiler alert. I think we know what she's going for with her appeal. What she thinks she's going to try to be able to swing is that I didn't know ahead of time, but I kind of tried to cover it up.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's what she's going for. I swear this woman.
In the life of Ben and Lincoln's father, but it wasn't. He didn't know when he left his boys off at daycare that would be the last time he would see them, and the last time they would see him. He didn't know when he went to the gym afterwards that would be the last time he would exercise.
You know, because it's important to know the last time you would exercise.
I mean, wouldn't that make you not go? If you knew it was going to be the last time, wouldn't you be like, I'll skip the gym?
Yeah, I mean,
it was leg day anyway.
I certainly wouldn't have thrown 30 more minutes on the treadmill. That wouldn't have been it.
Right. Yeah.
And he didn't know when he drove home that his life would end within minutes. Danny wasn't just being followed, he was being hunted.
Yeah.
I wonder who made that happen, Donna.
Yeah. Brilliant, Donna.
He was brutally murdered in broad daylight, sitting in his car, in his garage, by vicious killers. I cannot imagine the terror he felt when he saw a gun pointed at him through the window of his car. I cannot conceive of his heroic efforts to stay alive during the hours after the attack. Danny died in the early morning hours of July 19th. His death is a loss to his children, his parents, his sister.
You need a tissue for my pretend nose drip.
I mean, I do like the chip clip. I do like the chip clip. Not gonna lie.
I'd rather have the chips, if I'm being honest. For this show.
All of us in his family.
No pause. Let me wipe my nose and just carry on. Okay. All right.
His friends, his colleagues in the legal community, and to his students at FSU Law School. Danny's boys each have a photo of themselves with their Abba, their dad, beside their beds. They grew up kissing the framed photo and saying, "Good night, Abba, I love you."
I hate her.
Disgusting. I had them kiss a photo.
I hate her.
The pictures and memories are all they have because cruel, cold-hearted people took him from all of us who loved him. My heart was broken when Danny died. My grandsons were going to grow up without the father who loved them. I wondered, how could we help these boys through this trauma? It was then that my husband and I knew that the best way to honor Danny's memory would be to share with these children an abundance of love, the love that Danny would have given them.
And should have given them had you not had him murdered. I'm just saying.
If he were alive. It is interesting how the state can't make up its mind about who is what they call the, quote, mastermind behind this murder. In both of Catherine
you,
McManus'
Donna. Or Wendy.
Yes, attitude. Everyone's to blame except old grandma. Just saying.
Trials, the state claims she was the mastermind behind Danny's murder. In my son Charlie Adelson's trial, they claimed he was the mastermind. And now in my trial, they claimed that I, this grandma, was the mastermind behind the murder. I had no idea that other people planned to cut Danny's life short. And the people who did this are exactly where they deserve to be. But I had no knowledge that this horrible, evil act was going to take place. If I had become aware of this plan before Danny was murdered, I would have stopped it.
Really? Really?
She would have stopped it.
With the what is it, the Latin gang that was killing her son-in-law? She's gonna go to those members and say, don't do that. What?
You orchestrated the whole thing. You weren't gonna stop it, Donna. You orchestrated it. You were the matriarch.
Did she really think this through? Like, how is she gonna stop it if she wasn't behind it?
I bet she would have stood right in front of the bullet and said, "No, take me. Take me instead. He's such a good father.
Yeah.
I love him."
With not one iota of actual evidence, the state convinced a Tallahassee jury that I solicited and conspired with other people to have Danny killed. Where is the evidence prior to the murder? The evidence beyond a reasonable doubt that the state needed to prove their case.
I think you're missing a big point here. They did. Beyond a reasonable doubt.
Even though the judge and the jury were all biased and the location was the problem.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Allegedly. In Donna's
Where is the evidence?
Allegedly, in Donna's opinion, and Harvey's.
It's before July 18th, 2014 at 10:50 in the morning.
Before you continue, Mrs. Adelson, as it relates to this statement, is the defense trying to re-argue the trial?
Uh-huh. Sounds like it. That would be correct, Your Honor. Look at that face. Look at that face. Oh, God. Don't cut me off. I was almost there. Did we lose you?
No, she's just pathetic. I can't. Every single person who spoke had to be like spoken to about. But she's just, ugh, she's disgusting. Donna, I have such hatred towards you.
Pickle Teak says, question. I feel like a real idiot here, and I am proof that you shouldn't be on YouTube all day. Then when and where did all of this take place? It was in Florida and Tallahassee.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the plan started in Miami, but the murder was in Tallahassee because this Florida girl has never heard about this. Exactly. Well, they, because not everybody's just following around the story. It's an older story, so you may have thought it was already over. I think it happened in, was it 2016?
Was it 2016 or 2012?
I thought it was 2016.
I don't know, but 5 people. She's the 5th person to be.
Yes, 9 years ago. 9 years ago. So it took this long to get, get the right people.
5 people prosecuted and in prison for life. And we don't think they're done yet. There may be more, like her husband, his wife, Wendy, which would be her daughter. And we don't know, maybe even Harvey. He might have had something to do with it. We're not sure yet.
He might get a contempt charge after today. I don't know. Bunsen, member for 4 months. Well, thank you so much.
Kiss my grits.
Oops, wrong one.
Bunsen, Lisa is still holding up your merch, so give her some crap in the chat, all right?
Yes, Ed, it's been that long. Absolutely. It's been a really long time coming. So they got the 2 guys that did it first, one, copped a deal, and then that helped take down the others. The girlfriend who helped coordinate it between the Adelsons or Adelson, yes.
Yeah. It was
I forgot my own joke.
Right. Charlie Adelson's girlfriend, McBanois, she asked her baby daddy to do the deed, and he got someone else involved to help him do it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it all went down. And she
And then
literally laundered money.
Washed it and put it in Ziploc bags. And maybe not. She tried to flee the country. She tried to go to Guam with a one-way ticket.
Vietnam.
Yeah, she
Vietnam.
Was it Vietnam or Guam?
Mm-hmm.
I thought
Vietnam.
It was Guam. Oh, Guam's it wouldn't be Guam. Anyway.
No,
me and my geography.
She wanted to go to Vietnam because she couldn't be extradited.
That's right.
The judge just giving somebody else an opportunity to do her.
Mrs. Adelson, you certainly can continue. However, the court can take into consideration the utter lack of remorse that you are displaying. Please proceed if you desire to do so.
Where is the evidence before July?
Back to the evidence.
The amount of stupid here is just unbelievable.
You are supposed to be telling them how sorry you are for everything that happened. Okay? You're not. You're telling them again how the judicial system didn't work for you.
Exactly. It's just mind-boggling. I just cannot believe the gall of this woman.
July 18th, 2014 at 10:50 a.m. that revealed that I had any involvement in this vile and horrific act.
2014. 2014? She just said 2014, didn't she?
Yeah, it might be 2014.
Holy smokes, so 11 years.
Yeah.
Maybe the first conviction was in 2016. Maybe that's what I'm mistaking.
Where is the solicitation and conspiracy evidence? The state needed to show that there was evidence before the murder to convict me. The state couldn't show that. because there wasn't any evidence. They were trying an innocent person. It makes you wonder if the jurors were sleeping when the state had Sergeant Corbett on the stand for hours. Their own star witness testified that my phone was never, I repeat, never at my son's house on the night of the murder.
Where was it? Where
was it? And how did you tell him you were outside, huh, Donna?
Yeah,
how
I'm
did you get that
outside.
message there? Was it Harvey's phone?
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Oh, Donna.
The state's theory that my husband and I dropped off money to my son was blown out of the water by their own witness. And yet, the state continued to push that story, that lie of the so-called money drop, to the jury through the remainder of the trial. And the jury bought into it, hook, line, and sinker. Reasonable doubt. Many months ago, my attorneys filed a motion for a change of venue.
It goes back into the same thing we heard before. I mean, if we can continue if you want. The judge gets, questions it. Her attorneys try to pull up other cases where people were allowed to have this kind of conversation at their sentencing. I think it was a death penalty case, though. I mean, it's a whole thing. It's really long. I mean, we can watch it if you guys want to, but I mean, it's more of this, and it's just astounding. It's astounding.
It just makes you even more mad at her because she really has absolutely no remorse for the fact that she had played a part in this. It's pathetic.
Yeah, exactly. We'll continue then.
Expert witness testified that Tallahassee had been barraged with over 9 years of negative social media, printed news, television news, and podcast publicity about my family. He explained to the court, both with evidence and demonstratives, that for me to receive a fair trial, it needed to be held in any of the researched and designated areas in the state of Florida other than Tallahassee.
Yeah, I do want to pull this up. Yeah, that's true, Denise. She didn't have to speak under oath. So she was sharing all of this stuff without swearing in.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Venom. Good to see you.
Because that would have been perjury on the,
Well, I mean, it's court's over. Is it perjury in your
I guess if you're still
statement?
lying to the court, you know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I guess if they could prove it wrong later, maybe they could. They could prove perjury. Man, look at
yeah, because he was basically like, you could say what you want to say, but we could use this against you. So I would just shut up. He gave her the option, but Donna, she had to keep going.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. All I wanted was a level playing field. But the court wanted the trial here in the hotbed of Tallahassee. I sat through 3 days of jury selection. 180 potential jurors were asked if they had developed an opinion in my case. Those that answered yes also added, I believe she is guilty. Not one person, not one, said, I think she may be innocent.
Yeah, we realized that.
That's kind of how it works. Donna,
that's
how it works.
Not one person believed my bullshit. Everyone always believes my bullshit.
She's saying to herself now, I should have testified, because if I would have testified, I wouldn't have been found guilty.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what she's saying. I mean, my God, woman, you're just horrible, Donna. You're horrible. Let's zoom. Let's see. Zoom. Back to the judge. Just right here, maybe.
Sure, Mrs. Fulford, Mr. Zolman. Again, this has nothing to do with elocution of any sort. This is a raising of grievances, which are properly given to the appellate court.
The airing of grievances.
I mean,
where's my Festivus poll, Your Honor?
This judge, God bless his soul. God
He's a
bless
saint.
his soul.
He's a saint.
I mean, I think she's worse. She's a little worse than Sarah Boone right now.
I don't know.
I mean, Sarah Boone was bad, but this one, oh my God.
She's a nightmare.
What does any of this have to do with sentencing?
Just one moment, please.
The judge is like, this bitch.
Mm-hmm. Look at his facial expressions.
I know.
He's like, for the love of God.
Did you see that blink rate?
And
my God.
And the eye roll. Did you catch the eye roll? Because he rolled his eyes into the back of his head.
Oh, I hope he didn't. Oh, Lord have mercy. She hasn't worked on that for hours. For hours I worked on that. You're going to take it away.
Yeah. My attorney had too much sauce this morning before court.
I don't blame her.
Turn that phone off or step out.
I love him. I love him. He ain't playing.
Nope, he's not playing.
Donna's getting a call. Donna, you should have had your court appearance, in another state, and then you would have been freed. Oh, yeah, Rogue. She keeps looking at the camera. She wants the camera to see her. Look at me, an innocent granny.
No, don't want to cut that out. This guy has the patience. I mean,
he's like, has the attorney read this before?
It was Javi's phone today? It was Javi's phone ringing. Oh my God.
Thing is, it was.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
The FBI trying to see if they could catch him.
You're next.
He's on his way to the airport after this.
Crime without evidence. Danny was a brilliant legal scholar. He would have been appalled at the total lack of justice that went on during my trial. He would have been embarrassed to have his name associated with any of it. There are two crimes here. The first was Danny being viciously murdered. The second one is taking my life, the life of an innocent.
Donna.
He would have
first
been
his life, now mine. No concern about any of his family, his children.
Not for nothing. You literally had him unalived, and then you took away the namesake of his boys from him. You're full
Unbelievable.
You're full of crap.
Oh, Donna.
Woman, convicting me should not be retribution for Danny's death. That is not justice for Dan. I've always respected the law.
Well, unfortunately, we're not allowed to do what really is justice. So, yeah, it's as close as we can get.
I never gotten a parking ticket, but I'm going to prison for a murder I didn't.
Really? I never even got a parking ticket, and now I'm going to prison for murder. Okay.
Well, Harvey's probably been driving Miss Daisy, so he's probably the one with the parking tickets. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not commit. I do intend to file an appeal so that hopefully I have the opportunity to be given a fair trial outside of Tallahassee.
Appeal denied.
11 years ago, Danny was murdered and taken from all of us who loves him. For the past 9.5 years, the state has broadcast to the world, including Danny's parents and sister, that I hired hitmen to kill him. Never in a million years would I have wanted Danny to be harmed or killed, nor could I ever do something that would leave these two small boys to grow up without him. I love these boys more than life itself.
No, you didn't.
That's why you took away their last name, Markel. That's why, because you love them so much.
Donna.
Ugh.
Donna. Gosh.
Ugh.
You're making me do it, Donna.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. Earmuffs.
This is a lifetime of loss for these children. They didn't deserve this. His family didn't deserve this. Danny didn't deserve this. And so, as I appear before you today, Your Honor, I promise you with my whole heart, I swear to you on my life, I was not involved in any way with Danny's murder. I was not.
That face. So are the glasses not really needed? Is that just for some granny?
It's probably for reading. No, it's probably for seeing. But I'm the opposite. Like I need my glasses for far away, but not close up. Like I don't need them to read. Like
I need both. I'm blind as a bat.
Yeah. So it's okay. You're getting older, Star. It's okay. Just get the bifocals already. I think this is pretty much is the end. He basically just went on. Stop. Go away.
Buck's comment.
Which one? Let's see. Oh. How do you know Donna is lying? A, her lips move. Exactly.
Nailed it.
Can you guys hear that next door? Can you hear that bandsaw going?
No.
Okay. My neighbors are doing some construction they started in 2020.
I hope it wasn't before 7 a.m. because they're not supposed to come between.
It's never before 7 a.m.
You know what? It's not even 7 o'clock. I have done nothing except get pregnant by the fucking Bachelor.
Except that didn't happen. I'm just going to keep saying it, Laura. It didn't happen, though.
It never happened, Laura. Never happened.
We never found the turkey baster.
No, we looked. We couldn't find it.
Maybe with the better photos after the trial. Maybe.
Oh, brother. Do you want to go over and read some Reddit? You want to read some Reddit
about our favorite Laura?
Laura.
Would love to.
Yeah, let's read some Reddit comments about Laura Owens. Unless you guys are busy. There's 205 of you here. If you hadn't hit the like button, please do so. And if you don't like the stream, go ahead and hit the don't like button. Either way, works for me.
Yeah, I mean, we could always do this at another time if people are busy, or we can keep going and talk about our favorite subject, Laura Owens.
One of our favorite subjects.
There are some pretty snarky comments on the Reddit. And
yeah. Okay.
It's pretty spicy.
It's pretty good stuff. Victims of Laura Owens' Instagram. It's not even 7 o'clock in the morning. Oh, God, that needs to be merch.
Yes, it does.
So we've got Malachite Macchiato, I guess.
Yeah.
Is she flipping the double bird at the police in that pic? I haven't watched the vids because unfortunately my cringe tolerance is too low. Ecstatic B says, of course she is. She will still claim she was terrorized, though it is pretty reckless to physically gesture a cop up close with wild hand movements. She needs a tranquilizer dart. Ironically, the world knows what she looks like raw for someone who schemed to conjure fame and credibility and present a pretty picture. She is now a poster girl for scammer kook. Yep, she is shouting, "Fuck you all." She lost it. She has a full meltdown. Yes, she is.
She sure is.
Yes, she's flipping them the bird while yelling, F you guys, F you. What's shocking is that she continues with DVRO against MM even after this raid that I can't imagine putting my elderly parents through after facing a criminal trial. Well, she hasn't faced it yet. And after her parents going, well, due to their own actions, but still, through bankruptcy and reputational disaster, her selfishness is off the charts.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise! She's so deep into protecting her victim status and accompanying lies. Her only shot at coming back to reality is jail time. Even then, I think she's so deeply unwell that she'll never be able to acknowledge her lies and deceit.
Agreed.
Well, Alien agrees with you too. He says, I agree. Jail is the only, or she, sorry, don't know. I don't know what your gender is because it's an alien. Alien gender. Her only solution, it will yank her and her family out of folie à trois they've been stuck in for decades now, but without therapy. I have little faith in their ability for honest introspection on their own. There are many, many victims, lower style in jail. For some, it just ramps up the narrative, if anything. Interesting. Disastrous mouse. Some of these are a little long-winded. Terry Johnson, hello. I'm addicted to you, Rosalyn. Well, don't be addicted to me. I guess there's worse addictions, but.
Do you want me to read the long ones?
If you want to read the long ones, you can, but hang on a second. Thank you, Terry.
Go bananas, go bananas, go bananas, go bananas. Lean to the left, lean to the right. Peel that banana, take a bite.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
You could scroll back up a little. I'll start with that one. Special aioli. It's not shocking. When first exposed to the case, I just thought Laura was a pregnancy freak, a man trap, or any number of other stereotypes. What I have come to appreciate, since it is just how deeply disturbed she really is. She honestly believes she was pregnant by Clayton. She lives in her own fantasy world. The reaction that will be endlessly mocked. All I did was get pregnant by the effing bachelor. In that movement of stress, in that moment of hysteria was genuine. She believes it. It's not true, except in her disorganized mind, but she does believe it. It's why she will never give these things up. They are foundations of her very identity. You might as well ask her to give up the air that she breathes or the ground that she walks on. And then Alien comes back with, if you could just scroll up a little. I have to agree with your foundation of identity take. She's a perpetual victim who believes she's justified in what she inflicts on others. I am reading an interesting paper titled, Are You a Victim or Are You a Victim of the Victim Syndrome? That talks about how people suffering from it live in a world divided between victims, victimizers, and occasional rescuers. Sounds like the lenses she's viewing the world. However, I guess I'm always shocked when people engage in self-defeating, self-destructive behavior, especially with the family members around cheering it on or in the least not stopping it.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
Oh, Mama Bear Lee with $5 says, Rosalyn, I love how you start adopting little bits of Star's accent the longer you stream. I do that naturally too. I love you gals. Well, no, this is a Donna. This is a Donna voice.
This is a Donna thing. Yeah,
Donna
we
thing.
start the Donna thing.
This is how we watch the trial. When we talk about the trial together, we talk to each other like this.
Thank you so much, Julia. And I love your Muppet.
Thank you. Thank you
I
so
love
much.
it.
You like me right now. You like me.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. What does Buck say? He says, wow, people can put that on Reddit and not be permanently banned.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's the Thunderdome on Reddit. Did you not know? Well, hey, 65 CJ5. Good
Hello,
to see you.
65
Been a minute.
CJ5.
Been a minute. Yeah. So well hidden. Sowl.
So well hidden. Big Zaddy Woodnick energy. Genuine. Question mark. I'm pretty sure she looked directly to the camera as she said it. She knew this was all on camera. I wouldn't even put that level of theater past her. And Sassafras says, I'm with you.
I'm with you. And Blade of Misquela. I love how she keeps incriminating herself. All I did was get pregnant by that.
Which again, didn't happen, Laura. Isn't that defamatory since it was proven she was never pregnant?
Just here for the shoulder, Mama Barely. Just here for the shoulder. I was told I had too much shoulder. It's too
Majestic
much.
Selection 22. What if she actually did get pregnant by the Bachelor? Who would raise those kids? She can't take care of herself. Oh, this is about to get juicy, people. This is about to get juicy. Brucix says, you twins want me to feed you and change your diapers now? It's not even 7 a.m.
Hey, Clayton, please have Woodnick send a cease and desist letter to Laura to stop saying you got her pregnant. It was legally proven that she was never pregnant by you, and to continue to say so is defamation. Alan Banana says, oh, good call. MG Mom says he should get a restraining order. Yes, he should.
Yes, he should.
Oh, let's see. Oh, what was that? Robert Smith says, Rosalyn, have you seen how similar LO and LMNO PR make it everybody else to blame? Yes, well, we've seen a lot of that. Even Donna Adelson. Donna does it too, Robert.
Agreed.
Do you want to do the next one?
You just skipped over one, though. Hold on.
Oh,
yeah,
I did.
This one. East Acadia. To quote DUIL, do you want to fight this and get a lot of media attention out of it? Do you want to try and quietly settle? Media attention can be more valuable than legal fees. A&E Secrets of the Celebrity Sex Tape, episode 4. Well, exactly. Laura went to the media, dug in, and is getting all this valuable attention.
Yes, it is. It's very valuable. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, okay. I'm just curious. She is so upset. It's before 7 a.m. Cue Taylor Swift. I was like, damn, it's 7 a.m. Are we to believe she would have been calmer or more composed if it was during business hours?
National Mouse says, after watching this a few times, I think she's seriously reaching for something, anything to argue and complain about with the cops. And the 7 a.m. factor is really the only point she has, which is why she clings to it so much with them. She is reaching for anything in order to prove that she is a victim, even in a police raid. This is how deep her victim mentality runs, and nothing is ever her own fault. Zero accountability, zero respect for authority. First, she demanded her mom. Before opening the door for the cops, they wouldn't allow it. Then she demands to call her attorney. They take her phone. Next, she refuses to come outside. They threaten to break down the door. Fourth, she yells at the cops who are helping her dad. Her dad insists he's fine and actually wants to get out of the bed and join them. Fifth, she yells at the cops for hurting her. He proves on camera he's barely touching her. The only thing cops don't argue with her or prove her wrong is about the fact that she is indeed not even 7 in the morning. So she clings to that as if she has some case to build, since she's always has to be the victim. I would love to see if she did in fact decide to file a complaint with the county and what the results were.
Good thought. I mean, I don't know. Somebody should look into that. All true. It has to be exhausting being her. It's exhausting watching her. I can't imagine being
And trying
her.
to keep up with all them scams.
Exactly.
No
Oh my
plan. It was hinted she knew the police might be coming with a warrant, which, to be frank, did not require special powers of deduction once the county got pointed in her direction. But that might be why the thing her brain glommed onto was, but this early? She'd probably run some imaginary scenarios and decided she'd be expecting them in the business hours if it came to that. So when the pressure of the police raid actually happening overloaded her brain circuitry, that's a data point she kept fixating on. That's a little stated wrong there, but
right.
That and the outward complaint of it's not even 7 a.m. may point to inner upset at being caught mentally off guard for her to act. Allah, how am I supposed to give good performance when being pulled out of the casita unprepared at 6:45? Can't say that to the cops though. LOL. Usually she gets a bit more control over how and when her schemes unfold. Well, isn't that the truth?
Maybe slightly. But 21224 says that is very measured and well thought out take on it and the situation. She needs control. It also looked like she was already awake. So do we think she doesn't sleep or what?
I don't think she sleeps. I think she definitely was scamming all night.
She schemes and schemes.
Because she certainly didn't look like she just woke up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no.
She hadn't even been to bed yet.
That's right, Sarasota Beach Bum. Yes, police raids only happen between 8 and 5. That's correct.
Not.
Jocelyn Amelia says, I also get the impression that she knew the police might show up at some point with a search warrant. I hate that she was kind of prepared and may have tossed evidence like the moon bump.
I'm not sure she did. Honestly, I don't even think she was able to find anything in that hoarder house or hoarder casita, in my opinion.
She burned that in the fire pit.
I don't know. We're going to see if it comes up in court.
I don't know what yeah is responding to, but says the answer to that is an easy no. Bach Fantix?
Yeah, Bach Fantix.
Texas. Bach Fan Texas. Okay, she's a loophole gotcha person. She wants to say, oh, this doesn't count. You came too early. She's a serial complain up the ladder person. I love that. Complain up the ladder. It's awesome. Always wanting to report to someone's supervisor. That's got to be exhausting.
Yes, it does. Special Aioli comes back with, you give her too much credit. All she does is react emotionally. There's no planning, no internal consistency. She reacts. Take, for example, her miscarriage. She knew the due date was coming up, and Clayton was not letting go. She was trapped. She had a miscarriage. Soon, the online world pointed out that the fetuses were inside the viability window. She wasn't getting the sympathy due to a grieving mother. The miscarriage date moved to October. The online world again reacted. You were rubbing your belly in November. The miscarriage now happened in July. There was no thought put into any of this. It's like playing chess with a toddler.
Yes. Hey, little D. Good to see you.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Same with Deandra's cross-examination. I went TOL parenthood here. Oh, no records? It was there. Oh, you check there? It was at LA County. I'm the victim. Why are you being so mean to me? Clayton doesn't want to have sex with me. Let me convince him how tight I am. Oh God, I just said it. How safe I am. but he would have known that already if you already did that. Remember, Laura? That doesn't work. Let's me threaten him with legal action. Greg only busted on my back. Let me hurt him the way he hurt me. Laura is not a master criminal and no strategist. She's scared, incompetent child in a grown woman's body. Facts.
Oh, hey, MG Law. Good to see you.
MG Law. And
Let's see.
Heatlo says, what's even funnier is that at 6:45 a.m. is pretty late for a police raid. I did a couple of ride-alongs when I was a local newspaper reporter and had to be at the station at 4 a.m. See, Laura, could have been at 4 a.m.
Could have been 4 a.m. It could have been before 5. It's not even 5 a.m. in the morning.
I don't think she would have been happy at noon either while all the neighbors were watching.
Everybody likes a Nuna star.
Yeah, well, that's a different type of Nuna. She's not getting any of them.
Right. Okay. Funny Bill 9087 says, it was established June 2024. She was never pregnant. Her claim, all I did was get effing pregnant by The Bachelor, is defamation. Silvercan 7856, petitioner is not special. Nobody told me a search warrant can be executed before 7 a.m. I thought that was only reserved for murderers.
You're treating me like I murdered somebody.
I know. Oh, goodness. If only her horse could talk.
Oh, my God. That horse must know a lot.
Aggravating Low 3499 says, I love this for her. Karma.
We all do.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think any of us ever thought it would get this far, but, you know, we are glad it did.
Too Slow Move Over says, looks like Ron and Jan's parenting plan was a failure.
Well, you know, I wonder, it seemed, I mean, the other daughter seems to be okay. I don't know.
We don't know that. We don't
know that, but we haven't heard anything.
MG says it has been judicially determined. It went away, jumped. Determined that she was never pregnant by the fucking Bachelor.
Exactly.
The bump could have been DIY. Oh my! Didn't think about that.
It looked exactly like the one you can buy on Amazon because the sleeves and everything that she was wearing. And I noticed when she took that picture when she was standing in front of the door, she was far enough away from the camera so you couldn't see that the whole arm is covered in like pantyhose material.
Mm-hmm.
So it was obvious that it was fake.
Right. That was a bad one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is Hodgepodge My Gosh says, thank you, Schnitzel Ninja. One question. Is there no footage of when the police had Jan sit in the living room? I could have missed it. Or would there be a reason this footage wasn't released?
I saw it.
I saw it. Yeah, maybe they just haven't finished watching. I don't know.
Yeah, they may not have watched all 13 parts.
Don't forget to say hello to Dingy Gingy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jingy. But at least he did the right thing by saying, if the cops are there, you need to let them do what they got to do.
Yeah, the only good advice it's ever
That's all I
given.
needed to know. Go F yourself. Right?
I think I listened to it again, and I think she says, fine then. But I swear it sounded like she's like, okay, fuck you.
Yeah. Exactly. I think so. But I have to listen
funny.
to it one more time and write down all my favorite quotes.
Yes.
JD Hopeful 22. I think I read the total footage was like 4 hours. I'm assuming Jan quietly sat there where they were told to, and there's nothing to see. And those who compiled it were viewing had to make some choices. I don't really know what that means, but judgmental hat or that No, judgmental hat. Jan opened the door for them. Well, after she locked the deadbolt.
She locked the door, then unlocked the door.
And then she unlocked the door. Jan had opened the door for them, and then she walked into the living room with them. And as far as I can tell from watching, seemed pretty low drama. I mean, she just said, what is all of this about? What,
Yeah.
This is a lot of presents,
Yeah,
from
why
all
so
these
much
people.
presents? Why
Yeah.
so much presents?
Bruce says it's a good thing she's fixated on what time it is. That means she'll always be on time for the hearing in her session felony indictment criminal trial. She's already claiming she's sick for certain things, so I wouldn't count on it, people.
That's right. I'm going to be sick that day. I can't make it. Surely, if you had an inkling, you would have a search warrant at your house, and the body cam footage would be requested. You might, I don't know, tidy up.
We said that, right?
Exactly.
If you knew.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think she made it purpose. I mean, who knows? Maybe she made it purposely a mess.
I don't know.
Maybe
Original
she started
Miss
digging through everything. You
I
know what
don't
I mean?
know.
To like, I don't know.
She's like, I know I have that one thing, that'll prove everything. It's here somewhere.
Let me pull everything out of every drawer, every Victoria's Secret bag.
Original Miss Jinx says, maybe they did, and this was what's left. Nearby Construction 84 says, that is a very scary thought. And then we've got an ad. Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if it looked cleaner after the police were done.
I wouldn't be surprised either. Gentle Intemperance says, Jan is not helping. She could have been like, Laura Hunt, sit down, let the cops do their job. We'll figure things out once they've left. Instead, she's just letting her spiral.
And egging her on.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good a day, says, totally agree. And in the midst of Laura's meltdown, we see her looking to her mom to make it better. That part to me really drove it home how truly emotionally and mentally immature she is. For all these years, her parents, mom, have continued to dig her out of the graves she dug for herself. And in that moment, her mom could do nothing but sit there and reassure her.
But she didn't.
Facts.
I
would have been like, sit down, shut up. Special Aioli 3848 says, this is going to break her just in time for Mike Maricini's hearing. She will freak out that everyone knows she lives in squalor, as Dave Neal calls it, mountains of clothes, filthy animal beds, and a kitchenette that's unusable. Facing Omar in court will further break her. I kind of hope Omar has Deandra at his table. It would completely destabilize her. No Jingy, the world mocking her twitchy hordes style casita, and then Deandra giving her the stare. Her composure would shatter like a china plate dropped from the Sears Tower.
Wow. Brucey X says, if Rachel Juarez is there, I imagine her stare would be 10 out of 10.
Oh, I would pay to see that.
Oh, I'm going. I'll be there.
Yeah, I can't wait. No Violinist says, it's so cool Rachel has joined the team. Had no idea that was even an option. What a score. Special Aioli 3848 says, undoubtedly, but Laura hasn't been destroyed at least 3 times by Rachel. Deandra is a known figure. Laura's own Freddy Krueger or Darth Vader.
Deandra is pretty badass, I have to say. But I think Rachel's going to hold her own.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Rachel's
Omar.
Awesome.
Yeah, even just Omar. I mean, that's going to be amazing. North by Northwich. Does anyone else notice that she stops shaking when she calls DG? Objective Skirt says, if I was shaking so much, I wouldn't be able to hold my phone, let alone scroll to find a number. Gucci G-string. Oh, hey. Good
Mhm.
point. He is her rock after all.
Ew. Ew.
Oh,
No
boy.
Violinist 7637, new flair idea. It's not like I've gone and axed somebody. Nearby Construction 84. In addition to that, I think another one could be I've done nothing except get pregnant by the effing Bachelor.
Exactly. There's so much to work with.
Seriously.
Cindy Lou Who says it has an air of stunned disbelief among the three of them. Why aren't you waking up other lesser people than us at this hour and instead save prime time for us? The parents were in the news business. They knew how the world works. Objective Skirt says Ron's incredulous. We're not talking about a criminal. Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Harry Unusual says, laughing my effing butt off, loser. Stagecoach 2020. This is the most shocking moment for me in all these videos.
Yeah, really. Alien's Perspective says, but remember it's also a miracle. Laura screams her father can't get up from the bed, and he does. She says he can't walk, and he does. Miracle. I'm being facetious, but in my defense, Laura's meltdown is facetical. Farcical. Hello, I can't even say words now. Words are hard. Especially made up words. Farcical. There we go. Now I got it.
Princess Amy says, this is perfect. Yes, I said perfect. A normal person would be utterly embarrassed by this footage, but Laura appears to be incapable of any self-reflection. I'm so grateful this woman has what's coming for her. She's the absolute worst. Totally unrepentant. In complete denial and unwilling to take even a shred of responsibility. Unrepentant. In complete denial and unwilling to take even a shred of responsibility for her abusive behavior. Enjoy prison, Laura. Amen.
No Violinist says, enjoy your documentary. This footage is gold. Wonder if the doc people have seen it yet. Oh, I bet they have.
I'm sure they'd have. Yep. Ellie SB says, yes, it is pure gold. I think the documentation, body cam, court footage, legal proceedings is going to feel worse to her than prison.
Oh, yeah. Princess Amy B says, I'm sure they have. Dave is right. Laura screaming, I have done nothing except get pregnant by the fucking Bachelor should be the opening line. LOL.
Yes. No Violinist says that would be epic. Oh, that's like the same screenshot that I captured.
Perfect.
I love that one, but this is a video.
No, it's not. I mean, I tried to click on it. It's just a photo. The endpoint for this reel is chef's kiss. Ooh.
Look, but hold on. Again, look at their faces. I mean, it's point blank the exact same face. Their facial expressions, everything is like, yeah, like mother, like daughter.
Jump scare.
Oh my God. It doesn't say in here you could take my mother's phone.
$50 says Laura will claim she's pregnant in prison.
Probably.
Well, maybe she just has one of those really long pregnancies, like, 3 years. MG's mom is in here in Reddit. I didn't know that. MG mom 421020. Imagine dealing with her as an inmate. Oh.
Could you imagine? Oh my God.
She's not going to do well. She's not going to do well.
What's that one restaurant she eats at? I don't think
House of Prime Rib.
Yeah, I don't think House of Prime Rib delivers to prison.
Yeah. I don't think so either. Special Aioli says it was seeing those body cams that made him realize she is really, truly broken. The real criminals are Ron and Jan. They knew and continued to enable her. Even being pulled from his bed by a search team, he went back to she will self-harm. Nothing matters to him but his baby girl, and he will not, maybe cannot, admit she is sick and needs help. Who knows about Jan? She clearly can control his she acts.
How she
How
acts.
she reacts.
Yeah.
Okay. She knows the score. You could see it in her behavior on that video. Maybe, just maybe, Jan will cut a deal. Will testify against Lauren if you make sure she gets help. That's the only way this doesn't go to jury, in my guess. I don't think that would do it.
I
But
don't even think Jan would testify against her. I think the two of them are going down. I don't think anybody's going to I don't think anybody's going to admit any wrongdoing here.
No.
JD Hopeful 22 says, I'll go a step further. These videos left me wondering if Jan has been worse than an enabler, rather someone who has convinced Laura over her lifetime that she is suffering from ailments, was pregnant, etc., etc. I don't feel Laura seems well in these videos, but she seems to really believe what she's saying. She seems truly shocked. Yet Jan seems cool as can be. I almost wonder if Jan has been the driver of this all along. Maybe that's something that they found during the search, because we know that there's an accomplice.
I don't know that she's driving. She's just never tried to teach her how to navigate.
But could she be the one who's putting certain ideas in her head? I don't know.
I think they are just so accustomed to just like, okay, Laura, yeah, you're right. Okay, Laura, okay, yeah, Laura, okay, Laura, yeah, you're right. That's the only thing I can see. Maybe Not says, I believe Jan helped her get the HCG. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, but Jan definitely has some culpability here, in my opinion. Allie Green, 13 SCPS worker. Was she not allowed to leave? I would immediately leave and go to my friends or neighbors. Wait, what? Who? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Allie Green, are you okay? Are you okay?
Nobody
check on
was
you.
allowed to leave. That's why the cops were there. Nobody was allowed to leave.
It's good advice, Fletcher Boy. There is a universal rule of dating for men. Meet her mom, and then you'll know what you're in for.
Fact.
Yes, I know. I know that Clayton definitely thinks that Jan's the mastermind. I think that's also not giving Laura credit for, she's 35 years old. She could have figured life out a little bit by now on her own. Thanks. No thanks is here. Says, I asked that in the beginning to Lauren if it might be a psychological Munchausen type thing because of Jan's text to Clayton. Super involved and struck me odd. Yeah, no, she's very super involved. But also, Laura didn't want anybody to touch Jan's cell phone. So
right.
She could be sending stuff that her mom doesn't even know about. In my opinion. On Minecraft.
I mean, could she have been almost catfishing a little bit as
possibly?
I mean, who knows, right? Who knows?
There's no telling. There is no telling with this chick. Let's see.
I just want to say your skin looks amazing today.
I did one of those collagen masks.
Oh my God, I need to do one tonight. I need to put one on tonight.
It's a little too shiny. It's a little too shiny.
No,
but...
it looks really good.
Oh, thank you.
I'm jealous. I look like hell.
You look like a Muppet. You look fantastic. What are you talking about?
Well, me and my half-eaten pear.
Oh dear. Are we eating pears?
I took a bite out of the pear head.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Who can we redirect you guys to? Who is live? Who is live?
That was super fun.
I don't see anybody being live. Nobody.
No one? Wow.
Wait. Well, America's Untold Stories covering the government shutdown. I don't know that anybody wants to watch that. That doesn't sound exciting to me.
Too soon for Megan or Tug.
Yeah, it's too soon. Well, I could always send you that way. You can always pop in and say hello. Guys, do you guys see anybody live that I'm missing? Because it's not popping up on my end. 65 CJ5 says the mom is complicit for sure.
I mean, yeah.
Yes,
She
Reed.
was.
Go ahead.
She was really worried about her mom's phone. I mean, really worried. So there's got to be something on there that's either she was using her mom's phone or her mom was involved.
Yes, HCG is a weight loss method too. That's correct. So, all right. Well, I guess I'll just send you over to Tug, and you can, go and give it a thumbs up and say hello. Say your hellos to everyone. I'm sure somebody's there. Somebody always there.
Yeah, people like to show up early and say their hellos.
The expert is like, he's not showing up live. He is doing politics.
Oh.
I could still send you over there if you just want to pop in and say hi. Let me see if I can find him. Wonder why it's not showing up. That's weird. I don't like it that YouTube does this.
Judge Bolitho is out?
Oh,
wow.
My.
That's juice. Thank you, Heather May.
Up.
New judge. So breaking news.
New
on
judge.
The Hales case.
Is this Fed 1 or Fed 2?
Well, Megan's breaking the news.
Oh, she is?
Yep.
Is she in chat?
So Bolitho was the one who kept threatening, for sanctions and,
and did nothing.
Never followed through on anything. And now all of a sudden, now that case is getting a new judge. Wow. That's big. Check Megan's Twitter. All right. Let me check Twitter. What?
Magistrate Bolitho is off the Hales case. It looks like he may have been called to the carpet by the district judge for letting felons file things with the headlines alligator fucker and bad lawyers not show up for show cause hearings and not handing out sanctions. That's my guess. Big Daddy Hinkle is taking over, and I couldn't be happier.
Wow.
Wow. How about that, ladies and gentlemen?
Look at that. We stayed around just enough to get the breaking news. Can anyone say sanctions coming? I hope so.
Yep. If he's off one, he's off both. That makes sense.
Yeah. Did they say why? We may hear more about that on Megan's stream, so I would say everybody tune in. Megan or Tug, I'm not sure whose show it is.
It just says motions no longer referred to Magistrate Judge Zachary C. Bolitho. Motion for reconsider. I can't. It's something's cutting off the picture because it's not working. I can't. It's cut off on the picture. It's got go to next post, and I don't want to go to next post. I want to see what she posted. Why are you like this, X? Why are you like this?
I know. Sometimes it's so annoying.
Oh, he wears a bow tie. I like bow tie, Judge, she says. And says, this came immediately after felon Richard Luthman filed a motion with an AI photo of Judge Bolitho as a clown.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I don't...
That might do it.
Yeah. Does that mean that BBB will be getting his sanctions finally from forever ago? Megan says, I'm worried it will get lost in the shuffle. The only hope of that is if Hinkle does his due diligence and reads through very carefully, including all transcripts. He did know about it, though, because he had to rule on removing Bolitho or not when BBB tried that, and he denied it. We will see. Megan says, Hinkle's not going to F around. He was appointed by Bill Clinton? I didn't know that. Interesting. Okay.
Wow.
All right, ladies and gents. Lots of you guys have lots to go and grumble and rumble about over on Facebook.
And then, wait for the stream tonight. Now I'm excited. Can't wait. So it'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree, Venom. I agree. There's a lot of noise probably over there. Making lots of noises. It's just a shame that, Bolitho couldn't see those posts about him. I wonder how that had to have made him have a very no good day. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for snarking with us. And as always, see you in the tubes.
See you in the tubes.
Let's get out of here. What are you looking at? Wipe that face off your head, bitch.
Hit the like, make a comment.
Buy the merch.
Buy the damn merch.
You freak out or fall in love. Let laughter be the sound. Why the hell not? If fun's not in your plan, laugh away.